Pueblo's greatest hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. My friend Bianca Hicks in here from Pueblo's United Way. We've been friends for a number of years, working on different projects and things together. But you mentioned you met a guy down here and you guys hooked up, got married. What's he do?
Yeah, so my husband Kenny is a refractory lead out at Evraz Rocky Mountain Steel.
Oh.
So we are a very proud steel family. I'm a proud steel wife.
That makes you even more Pueblo.
It does.
Yeah.
It does,
oh, you work
right?
at the steel. They call it CF&I. Most of people. Oh, you work at CF&I. Huh?
Yep.
Wow. Has he worked there for quite a while?
He has actually. He started working there 2-3 weeks after we met. So
wow.
He will have been there for 14 years this month.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's definitely a career for him. He loves being out there, loves the work that he does, loves giving back in the way that he does. And it's a hard job.
Sure.
But it has certainly provided a lot of opportunities for our family, and he's a hardworking man.
Well, there you go. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Steel workers. See, that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he nervous about the Evraz, Russia ties or anything like that? Does that doesn't even come into does that not even come into play?
No, I think there's definitely just not a concern about the ties, because he understands and they know, the operations and how that works, that there's not that, like, the work that they're doing here is not going back and supporting Russia in any way. But I think there is a bit of that, what happens now for, folks who maybe do not understand that that's the way that they operate. So when you're looking at sanctions and things like that, at the end of the day, his concern when he comes home is he going to be able to put food on the table for our family?
Right.
And I think that's a very real thing that hasn't really been a concern in the past, like it is right now with what's going on.
But I think that is a concern for people in all walks of everything right now, what the future brings, and we don't know any of that. So absolutely, and just seeing some of the things that are going on in Ukraine, it's absolutely heartbreaking. Sure.
So yeah, it's every day is something new. Right. Yeah. It's tough work.
Well, tell him I appreciate him for putting up with you.
That's the biggest.
I mean, going out there to the mill is probably a piece of cake after putting up with you. Yeah,
Nothing.
A piece of cake. But, Bianca Hicks in here on a Friends Friday, brought to you by Advantage Home Mortgage. Faster, easier, cheaper on KPHT 95.5.
Hello, this is Vern from Advantage Home Mortgage. On your next home loan, remember 3 words: faster, easier, cheaper. Easier, the ability to custom tailor your experience. Whether you want to come in and meet with your loan officer in person, or if you want a fully automated experience, we can accommodate any need. Superior technology helps us accomplish fast, efficient closings. Give us a call, 719-546-3100.
Advantage Home Mortgage, regulated by the Division of Real Estate, MLS number 1614819. Pueblo's greatest hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. Bianca Hicks in with me today from Pueblo's United Way. And, you have a fun job. I have a fun job for the most part, but we both have fun jobs. We've crossed paths on a lot of different things there. But have you had to do anything differently? Would you have done anything differently, or would you do anything differently? If you're just getting out of college, just getting out of CSUP.
Yeah, I think, looking back, maybe not necessarily getting out of school, but definitely when I was in school, I think I would have
maybe studied a little bit.
Well, no, because hey, I was
partied
a bookworm.
A little less.
I did my studying before I partied.
I guess you were if you got that scholarship and stuff. So you had your priorities correct.
I did. I was very proud of myself for handling things in that way, but. Always study before drinking. So, but
still your philosophy, right?
less study. Get your work done before you drink. But I would say I would probably take more chances, more opportunities, get out a little bit more than I did, because I think I was so focused, and I was the type of college student that was, my eye was on finishing school and then working. I didn't take advantage of the opportunities that were presented
college
to me or
life
available
kind of thing.
College life. Yeah. So I would have done that. I would have taken more.
So is that like what you would tell somebody that was getting ready to graduate to go into college?
Yeah. Nobody looked at my transcript after I graduated, right?
Yeah.
So all of the pressure that I put on myself was literally just for myself. Obviously, I had my, my minimums or my requirements to keep my scholarship. But, I was very much of a student that was like, if I don't get an A, I am going to be a mess. And so I missed out on maybe getting involved in some clubs and things like that because all I could see was my academics.
If I don't get an A, I'm going to end up like that Nick Donovan guy.
That's exactly what went through my head.
I know. I could tell.
I mean, that's why. Like, that's a real fear. Don't be like
I'm
Nick
glad
Donovan.
I could set the bar somewhere, And I don't mean the drinking bar. I mean just the bar. And I don't mean the bar like to get into law school either.
Yeah. They use that in schools. They don't do the like, hey kids, don't do drugs. They're like, hey kids, don't end up like Nick Donovan.
Don't end up like Nick Donovan.
Hey. Real world example.
Yeah, boy, it's a Friends Friday, and I use that term loosely here. With what's your name again? Bianca Hicks on KPHT 95.5, Pueblo's greatest hits.
Hello, this is Vern from Advantage Home Mortgage. On your next home loan, remember 3 words: faster, easier, cheaper. Faster. With our superior technology, you can get approval in just minutes, not days. Programs that allow for appraisal waivers and limited income documentation ensure a fast and efficient close. Give us a call, 719-546-3100, to get your approval started today.
Advantage Home Mortgage, regulated by the Division of Real Estate, MLS number 1614819. It's Pueblo's greatest hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. My friend in today, Bianca Hicks. We've been friends for a number of years. And, when I do these Friends Fridays, I find out a lot of stuff about people that I really don't know. I've known them forever, but I don't know specific things. You got any hobbies? You got anything that you like to do that you're kind of into?
Yeah, I have a real affinity for motorcycles and for cars. Yeah, I'm a car.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had that in common.
Well, yeah.
I know you drive sharp-looking vehicles and things like that, but
yeah.
I guess I just never put that all together.
Yeah, my grandfather was a master mechanic in the Army, and he had an old Dodge truck that I would sit with him and
I think I remember you telling me that a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So it started from there, and so we go out to car shows and to meetups and stuff in the summer when we can, and get our kids out and get them involved in that too. And got to make sure that we hide the car keys, because I think pretty quickly my kids are going to be trying to to hot rod the cars. But that's just a passion of mine. I've loved it.
I'll be darned.
Forever.
I did not know that about you.
Yeah. I was one of those kids that grew up in like high school was when like Fast and Furious came out.
Right.
So we were the ones like ripping up the parking lot after the after the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that
that's
I really
cool.
enjoy.
Well, like I say, I've noticed you always drive nice cars,
Sure.
and things like that, but I didn't know it was that much of a passion.
I have a love. It's bad. It's dangerous.
It's a sickness.
It's
not.
sickness.
It's a sickness. Believe me. And if your
It's
kids get involved,
sickness.
they won't have money for anything else.
No, and they better not come looking to us expecting us to finance it. So
it's not going to happen. Huh?
Get a job. I had to.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't know that. Cars, motorcycles, all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. You're a gearhead.
Yeah, I am.
I knew there was something about I knew there was some
off.
connection we had. Yeah, that you're off a little bit. But Bianca Hicks in here on a Friends Friday on KPHT 95.5, Pueblo's greatest hits. Friends Friday brought to you by Advantage Home Mortgage. Faster, easier, cheaper. It's Pueblo's greatest hits, KPHT 95.5 on a Friends Friday. Well, I got her up early today, Bianca Hicks, Pueblo's United Way. Thank you for getting up. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for not yawning until now. But anyway, we're just about to wind things up. And United Way is kind of monumental this year. Is that correct?
Yeah. We've got a lot of really great things going on at United Way of Pueblo County. 2023 will actually mark our 100th year in existence.
Really?
So, yeah. Super
100 years.
Excited about that. I mean, we've been known by different names over the years. We started as Community Chest before changing names again and then making our way to United Way of Pueblo County. But
Wow.
100 years of supporting and serving the Pueblo community is something definitely to celebrate. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we're going to be putting together a bunch of events and opportunities for the community to celebrate with us and share and take part in some of that history.
That's cool.
Yeah, super excited about that.
And people that don't know what the United Way does, you guys are like the hub that you take donations and things, and then you disperse them throughout the community with all kinds of other agencies, right?
Yeah, so we do have internal programming ourselves as well. We have 3 programs. We have a middle school mentoring program,
right,
a volunteer income tax assistance program, and a Bank On program, which is for banking access. And then, we serve as a collaborator with nonprofit organizations and programs throughout the community to support them financially or also programmatically. So working to be a community convener. Like when we do the food drives and
stuff, we're getting a food drive, that isn't United Way. That's going to one of your other agencies.
Absolutely. We really stand as a community support hub for nonprofits and programs in the community.
Awesome. Well, you guys do a great job, and I appreciate your work with it. It's always fun. We always have a good time. We look forward to working with you at Flavor of Pueblo coming up too.
Thank you. Yes, May 12th, 5 to 7:30 at the Pueblo Convention Center. 17th annual Flavor of Pueblo.
We will eat ourselves into oblivion, right?
Yes, absolutely.
We always do.
I'm already planning it. Stretchy pants.
Bianca Hicks, thank you so much for coming in here on this Friends Friday.
Thanks for having me, Nick.
It's KPHT 95.5, Pueblo's greatest hits.
Hello, this is Vern from Advantage Home Mortgage. On your next home loan, remember 3 words: faster, easier, cheaper. Cheaper. It's no secret. Brokers are better. We are on your team, and we negotiate with lenders to ensure you get the best rate and lowest closing costs possible on your specific home loan need. Give us a call, 719-546-3100, to get your approval started today.
Advantage Home Mortgage, regulated by the Division of Real Estate, MLS number 1614819.